Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke's booze relapse falls off the wagon after Ridge goes back to Taylor. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will find herself at a crossroads after Ridge Forston K, goes back to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. This is nothing new for Ridge, so Brooke should honestly be used to it by now. However, the destruction of Brooke and Ridge's relationship may be particularly heartbreaking for her this time around. Brooke thought she was finally going to live happily ever after with Ridge and make their latest reunion stick. Losing Ridge all over again could take a toll on Brooke and send her down a dangerous path. It all depends on the choices Brooke makes in the aftermath of her latest romantic blow-up. Of course, it's possible Brooke will stay strong and throw herself into work as Forrester's next CEO. Brooke might use power and success to cope with the loss of Ridge, but will those things be enough to fill the void? At some point, Brooke could start hitting the bottle again. Brooke could have a booze relapse coming up if she falls off the wagon over Ridge and Taylor's reunion. If Brooke turns to alcohol to numb her pain, that could pave the way for someone to come to her rescue. Deacon Sharp, seen Kanan, might see the warning signs and feel the need to intervene if Brooke's drunken downward spiral begins. You can bet Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, wouldn't like that one bit since she wants Deacon all to herself. Brooke was always the one who got away for Deacon, so the last thing Sheila wants to see is the former flames reconnecting. Then again, maybe it could be Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, who steps up for Brooke in her time of need. Bill and Brooke have a special connection of their own, so perhaps he could come to her rescue if she starts drowning her sorrows. Regardless, there'd be some interesting story possibilities if Brooke surrendered to alcohol temptation once more. We'll be sure to bring you more B&B predictions on any trouble that might be on the horizon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke will have to deal with some bad news once Ridge starts viewing Taylor as his future, so stay tuned for updates on all the drama. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke's booze relapse falls off the wagon after Ridge goes back to Taylor. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, where drama, passion, and unexpected twists are the essence of the show, it seems that Brooke Logan's struggle with addiction is about to take another painful turn. As the turbulent love triangle between Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor intensifies, the pressure on Brooke reaches its breaking point, triggering a shocking relapse that could change her life forever. Ridge's decision to go back to Taylor leaves Brooke devastated, spiraling into a place of emotional chaos. This is a storyline you won't want to miss, as Brooke's fight against her demons collides with her fractured heart. The bitter fallout of Ridge and Brooke's relationship for years, Brooke has been Ridge's pillar of strength. Despite their tumultuous relationship, they've always managed to find their way back to each other, battling against all odds. But with Ridge making the decision to return to Taylor, it feels like the final nail in the coffin for Brooke's already fragile emotional state. Their love story, once filled with hope and passion, now feels like a distant memory. Brooke's disappointment and heartbreak are more than just about Ridge choosing Taylor. It's a culmination of years of feeling abandoned, second-guessing her worth, and questioning whether she can truly be loved for who she is. Ridge's choice is like a final rejection, reminding Brooke of all her past failures. As she watches the man she loves walk away, the walls begin to close in, and the familiar feeling of desperation creeps back into her soul. Brooke's relapse, a dangerous path back to her old demons. Brooke has been through hell and back before with her battle against alcohol addiction. Her past struggles with drinking were a significant part of her character's history, and although she had managed to stay sober for a long period, the weight of Ridge's departure proves too much for her to handle. The sense of loneliness, betrayal, and heartache brings old feelings to the surface, pushing Brooke into a self-destructive cycle. The temptation of alcohol, which once served as her escape, beckons. Brooke's return to alcohol won't be an easy descent. Her first drink will likely be a painful reminder of everything she's lost and everything she's failed to protect. It will represent a devastating loss of control, one that will send shockwaves through the Forrester family. Those closest to her, including her daughter Hope and her sister Katie, will be forced to confront the painful truth of Brooke's relapse. They will likely feel both anger and heartbreak, torn between their love for Brooke and their concern for her well-being. The entire Forrester clan will be shaken by the news. Steffi, who has always had her suspicions about Brooke's relationship with Ridge, may even feel a sense of vindication, seeing her rival fall back into old habits. Taylor, on the other hand, will likely feel conflicted. She's always been sympathetic toward Brooke's struggles, but with Ridge now firmly back in her life, Taylor may struggle to maintain that empathy. Brooke's struggle to keep it together. As the weeks go by, Brooke's battle with addiction intensifies. She'll attempt to hide her drinking from her family and friends, but the signs of her relapse will become increasingly evident. Her physical appearance may begin to show the effects of her drinking, and her behavior will grow erratic. There may be moments when she lashes out at those closest to her, unable to keep her emotions in check. Her deep sense of abandonment will lead to dangerous behavior, pushing her away from the people who love her the most. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of this relapse will be Brooke's inner turmoil. She will feel trapped in a cycle of guilt and shame, unable to break free. Brooke has always been a fighter, and she will fight to keep her composure, but the pain of Ridge's decision will prove to be too much. Her sense of self-worth will be at an all-time low, and with each drink, she will slip deeper into despair. The road to redemption. Will Brooke find her way back? The question that looms over Brooke's relapse is whether she will be able to find her way back to sobriety. Will she be able to confront the pain of Ridge's departure and rebuild her life? The road to recovery will not be easy, but with the support of her family, particularly her daughter Hope, there is a chance for redemption. Hope will likely play a pivotal role in helping Brooke through this difficult time. As her daughter, she has witnessed the pain and struggles her mother has faced throughout the years. Hope's unconditional love and support may be the key to helping Brooke pull herself out of the darkness. There will be moments of doubt, but Hope's belief in her mother's strength could give Brooke the courage to keep fighting. Katie, too, will likely be a stabilizing force in Brooke's life. Having faced her own challenges, Katie understands the power of addiction and will offer the kind of tough love that Brooke needs. The sisterly bond between the two women has always been strong, and this time will be no different. Katie's unwavering support will remind Brooke that she is not alone in her battle. Ridge and Taylor, the impact on their relationship. While Ridge and Taylor's reunion may initially seem like a happy ending, it's clear that the consequences of their choices will be far-reaching. Ridge's return to Taylor may not be the fairy tale reunion he envisioned, especially if Brooke's relapse leads to turmoil. Ridge will undoubtedly feel guilty about Brooke's suffering, especially if he becomes aware of her drinking. However, the damage caused by his decision may be too deep for him to repair immediately. As Brooke spirals, Ridge will be forced to reconcile his feelings for both women and deal with the unintended consequences of his actions. Taylor, for her part, will likely feel a mixture of relief and guilt. She may feel justified in her decision to take Ridge back, but she also has a long history with Brooke that makes her hesitant to celebrate too quickly. The rivalry between Taylor and Brooke has always been intense, but now it's more complex. As Ridge's actions begin to unravel Brooke's life, Taylor will face a moral dilemma. Should she focus on her own happiness, or should she reach out to the woman who's always been her greatest rival? The fallout, family drama, and public consequences. Brooke's relapse will have wide-reaching consequences not just on her immediate family, but on the larger Forrester empire as well. As the Forrester matriarch, Brooke has always been a pivotal figure in the family business. Her personal struggles could have a direct impact on her professional life, and we could see her losing control of her role within the company. The dynamic within the Forrester family will shift dramatically, with Brooke's sobriety becoming a key storyline for the future. As Brooke grapples with her demons, viewers will be left wondering if she can overcome the pain of Ridge's abandonment and rebuild her life.